Just this morning I had a coaching call with a new Pro Circle member and it totally frustrated me. He had not reached out, he had not wanted to start his online fitness business because he was scared of something that I'm seeing so many other coaches, trainers and health professionals be so scared of. And that is, they are all saying, and you could be thinking this as well, isn't the online health and fitness world, isn't it too saturated? Aren't there millions of other people trying to do that right now? And the truth is, yes, it is saturated, but it is not competitive. You are very much able to build the business that can give you the money that you want to earn, to give you the freedom that you want to live with, to give you the ability to have the positive impact upon the people while doing what you love. And this is where I want to walk you through right now in this episode, one of the most critical points that you have to set up to make sure that this is actually going to work for you. As one of the most important steps that you have to set up for yourself, and what this episode is based on, is creating your uniqueness. This is about blowing your competition away and attracting the type of clients that you want. Having people actually coming to you so you never have to be chasing after customer, clients, sales or money ever again. This is really being able to set up what is really going to separate you from everybody else. How do you have the market, your potential customers and clients understand and know this, and then setting up the simple system so they're coming on board with you. As if you're thinking about starting your online fitness business, there's a really good chance that you've been stuck in the time for money trap. It was the exact same problem that I was stuck in, and this is why the traditional personal training model is flawed. It's not the be all and end all, and we were all lied to thinking it was going to give us exactly what we want. Being able to work when we want, being able to earn what we want. These were the same things that I went into. But there's the big problem of the time for money trap, which essentially is the ceiling. You can only see a certain number of clients in a day because there's only a certain number of hours in a day, which means you can really only earn a certain amount, have a certain amount of impact. So we want to be able to completely break that. And this is what we can do with your online fitness business. Whether you want to be able to do online personal training, or if you want to sell products, programs, even memberships, even going into nutrition and supplements. These are the things where you can have leverage and scale. But essentially, for you to be able to have all of this that I'm covering right now, you need to be able to separate yourself from your competition. And even more importantly, you need to be able to have a simple message that's going to talk to your exact types of clients and customers that you want to bring on board. And that's what we're going to do right here. Now, I'm going to add a couple of links for you to be able to download, especially the worksheet that I want to use in this series of videos right now, and especially with this episode. What I'm going to be taking you through is so important. This is literally the first week's work that I'm taking through my 150 Accelerator and my Pro Circle members, and I want to get you into this right now. This is something I'm seeing so many health professionals really not care about. Even entrepreneurs and business owners, they're kind of just not even thinking about this. So let's really dive into it. As we can start right now with 3 questions that you have to answer. Firstly, what's going to separate you from your customers? Secondly, why are people going to be attracted to you? And then thirdly, why are people going to be more than willing to pull out their hard-earned money and pay you for the services, the products, the packages, the programs that you have? These are just a few questions that are critical to you being able to build your business to where they want to go, especially in the next coming episode where we're talking about actually building your business model. This is where you actually have to understand where you're going to build it from. What is that message that you're going to put forward to? As I've shot hours of content just going specifically into this, really honing in so it's crystal clear, this is where I want you to use that worksheet, going through, answer the questions that I have, and you're going to have to put the effort in. The importance of having your unique message, really being able to answer what do you do and why is it so important, how do you separate yourself from your competitors. This is a common thread. This is the message that has to weave between your social media posts, the videos that you shoot, the articles that you write, the interviews that you get interviewed on, the audio that you produce, everything that has to do with the messaging that is with you and your business. This is what has to come out, your uniqueness. And this is where your USP comes out of, your unique selling proposition. So I want to walk you through right now how to actually craft and have your very own USP. So you can wrap this around all the content that you produce, wrap this around your sales message, and then effectively be able to put this into the people that are going to come on board as your customers and clients. And so firstly, to create your USP right now, we have to get a really good understanding of the clients that you want to take on board, your target market, the people that you want to work with. You have to get really granular to understanding what is it that they want, what are their pains, what are their fears, what are the things that they're trying to move away from, and then what are they really looking forward to, what are the gains that they want to have. What is it that you have to come in and give them the solution to? When you truly understand them, and when I say you really do, you need to be able to finish their sentences, that you know them inside and out. When you know about your target market and what they're really wanting to achieve, and then secondly, you being able to put forward what they want to be able to achieve in a simple, easy, quick way, then we can start to really craft your business about giving them exactly what they want. So this first point is, what are all the characteristics that your target market wants, that the people that you want as your customers and clients? List them all down. This should be a good, solid 1 page or more list of points where you can pull out and understand what are their pains, what are their fears, what are they moving away from, and what do they want to achieve. Then I want you to make a list of all the needs that your product or service meets. So what are you actually able to bring to the table? What are you able to solve? What are you able to give? What's your solution really talking about? As these are going to be the attributes of what is your unique selling proposition. And then it's time to do some research. This is when we can go online and we need to look at your competitors. Firstly, just starting with Google, really typing in what is your customer and client going to be typing in Google. What's the problem that they're going to be sitting down and wanting to look for a solution to? Seeing what comes out and where your competitor's sitting at. Secondly, we can really jump into things like buzzsumo.com, where you can be able to find out really easily what is actually engaged and shared about what people are looking for in your market and what you're solving. Secondly, you can jump on Amazon, especially in the book section. What are the books people are buying about what the problem is that you're solving? And then let's get even more granular. Let's look at the reviews of those books and what are people liking and what are people disliking. This is going to give you a really quick snapshot in under 30 minutes of where you can come into the market. And then the next step is, I want you to imagine that you and me, we step into an elevator. I turn around to you and I say, what do you do? You've got to give me a really quick snapshot of what is that you do. Who do you serve and what makes you so unique? This little pitch is where you're going to be able to quickly deliver it. I want you to hone in and have this paragraph. Maybe it could be 1, 2, 3 sentences, whatever, it doesn't matter. It just needs to quickly answer what you do, who you're helping, and what are you unique. Then once you think you have this down, it's time to test it out. This is where you got to go to your current clients, potential clients, friends, colleagues, but this is really where you've got to go and say, hey, look, I need your honest opinion right now. I need you to be able to give me, what do you think about this? Give them your spiel, give them your USP, tell them about your uniqueness and what you're going on about. Get the feedback in. Do people clearly understand what you're saying? Do they get it? And if they don't, you need to go back to the drawing board and make it simple. This is why you need to get so super clear on this, and exactly why I spend literally the first 7 days with all my business clients honing this in to absolute perfection, where you need to do this right now. So let's take a little bit more of an advanced step right now. I want to take you through 4 questions that I want you to answer that is going to be able to actually start the design of your business and your life and how to make this work together for you. So the simple 4 questions that is really designing and giving you clarity on what your business has to become is, what do you want to be doing? Where do you want to be doing it? Why do you want to be doing it? And with whom do you want to be doing it with? 4 critical questions that really honed into what your business has to look like. Now, in the coming episodes, absolutely, I'm going to be taking you through the real business model, making sure that you design your online business to give you exactly what you want. But especially when we do this, it has to do 3 major things. 1, it's got to give every one of your customers and clients the best results. We never fall short on that. Secondly, it has to be able to minimize your time input. I don't want you working 40, 60, 80 hours a week and not not seeing the results. This is about building a true business that operates and works without you having to be there and do the manual time. And then thirdly, it has to maximize profits. How do we have your business giving you the ability to do everything that you need, but essentially really giving you the money, the freedom, and the lifestyle, all wrapping up in the impact, making sure you're doing the work that you absolutely love. So now we come to the action time. This is where you're going to be able to put everything that we've just covered right now into play. You need to go through and create your USP. You need to get a good understanding of what your business is going to look like, how you're going to mold this into ultimately the lifestyle that you want to be living. Remember, these episodes are designed to make sure that we give you the absolute jumpstart to giving you the best possible online business, the best results, and getting everything that you need out of this. This is where you need to get straight into it. So the best way to do this is join the Fitness Business Success Circle, the private group that's set up where you're going to be able to ask the questions and get the answers. Now, to make this really work for you, I want you to join the free group that is the Fitness Business Success Circle. This is where you're going to be able to ask the questions and get the answers. Importantly, I want to see the answers to your questions from this episode, and make sure, and I really challenge you right now, what is your uniqueness? What is that unique message? What is that USP? And I want to see it in that private group. Let us go through, let me help you, and always, I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode, getting ready for more and taking the major next steps that you need for your ultimate online business. Now it's time for you to get the most out of this, and this is where I can jump in and give the answers that you need. So ask your questions in the comments below so I can personally come through and answer them for you. Plus, the best discussions happen on chrisdufay.com, so click on over to get everything that I've got there for you. And did you like this episode? Because if so, click subscribe so I can send you all the episodes to come for free straight to you. And for everything that I can't fit in these episodes, plus the free guides and coaching episodes, then click on over to chrisdufay.com now. Looking forward to seeing you soon and in the success community.